In this video, we discuss about increment operators. Increment operators are used to increase a variable's value by 1. Double plus symbol is used as increment operator. There are two categories of increment operators: pre-increment operator, post-increment operator. Pre-increment operator is also called as prefix increment operator. Post-increment operator is also called as postfix increment operator. What is the difference between pre-increment and post-increment? Observe here, plus plus is the increment operator and it is applied on a variable. If the increment operator is applied before a variable, that type of increment operator is called as pre-increment operator. Example, plus plus a. Here increment operator is applied before the variable. Coming to post increment, this is the syntax: variable plus plus. Here increment operator is applied after the variable. In such case, the increment operator is called as post increment operator. Example, a plus plus. Coming to precedence and associativity of increment operators, out of these two operators, post increment operator is given highest priority, first priority. Pre-increment operator is given second priority. Out of these two, post increment is given first precedence, pre-increment is given second preference. Coming to associativity, post increment associativity is from left to right, and for pre-increment is right to left. They differ in their associativity. We see an example. Here I have taken a variable a whose value is 10, and then I am printing a value here, and then I am applying increment operator on a. This is pre-increment operator applied on a, and the second one post increment operator applied on a. We see what would be the output. I run this program. Initially a value is 10. We got output a is equal to 10. And in the second case, we have applied pre-increment operator. A value becomes 11. Why? Because increment operator increases a variable's value by 1. And in the third case, we have applied a post increment operator. Now again a value increases by 1. A value becomes 12. In this fashion, both pre-increment operator and post increment operator works in a similar fashion. They increment or they increase a variable's value by 1 if they are used or if they are applied directly on the variables, like in this fashion. Then what is the difference between them? Where do the difference arises? Where does the difference arise? The difference arises when we apply those operators in an assignment, when combined with assignment operator, or when or in an expression. In such cases, they differ from each other. We see that particular case. Here I will comment this program. Now see this example. Here a value is 10. I am assigning b is equal to plus plus a. That means I am applying pre-increment operator, and the resultant of pre-increment operator value is passed to b. Now we see what would be the output. A value is 11, b value is 11. We see how we got a value 11, b value 11. Initially, a value is 10 and b value contains some garbage value. This is the statement we have written. B is equal to plus plus a This is pre-increment operator. Pre-increment operator means, first of all, increment operator is applied on the corresponding variable. This will become first step, and then the resultant value of A is passed to B. This would be the second step. Now what happens here? First of all, A value is incremented by 1, A value becomes 11, and then the final value of A, 11, is passed to B. Now B value becomes 11. In this fashion we got A value 11 and B value 11. This statement we can also write in this fashion. First statement that will become is A is equal to A plus 1. Second statement becomes B is equal to A. In this fashion, the above statement is equivalent to the following two statements. Both are same. B is equal to plus plus A will become A is equal to A plus 1 and B is equal to A. This is the case of pre-increment operator. Now we see what happens if we apply post increment here. B is equal to A plus plus. Now we see what would be the value. Here we got A value 11 and B value 10. We see how we got this particular value. Initially A value is 10, B value is garbage value. The statement written is B is equal to A plus plus. This is the post increment case. Post increment means, first of all, the value of A is used. This will be the first statement. That means A value is passed to B, and then increment operator is applied on variable A. This would be the second statement. Now A value becomes 11. In this fashion we got A value 11 and B value 10. Now this statement can be written like this also. First one is B is equal to A. Second one, A is equal to A plus 1. In this fashion, the above statement is equivalent to the following two statements. This is about increment operators. There are two categories, pre-increment and post-increment operators. They differ whenever they are applied on particular variables and also using in an assignment operator or used in an expression.